Cool.
Good to go. Is this visible?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Match 137. First player is Ranjani, second is Veronica, third is Aditya, fourth is Vatsal. Best of luck, guys, for the quiz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
good
luck,
luck.
everyone. Thank you for reading.
First question to Ranjani. A particular TV show played the Indian movie's iconic theme when Kate Sharma prepares for her marriage to Anthony. Which TV show or which movie's theme was this? Either answer accepted.
The show is Bridgerton,
Yeah, that is correct.
and I think the movie theme is GW1.
That is also correct.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to go
Sorry,
with what I was
just-
more certain about.
That is correct. Rejected and Kabukushikabulam. Moving to the next question for Ranjani. This Paris collection was chosen as the outfit for the 2024 Roland Garros by which sporting company? Two times French Open runner-up by Casper Ruud and world number 4 player Eleanor Rybakina wore this outfit that is inspired by the clay color of the Stade Roland Garros. The logo is still visible in the image.
I don't know. Lacoste.
Not really. Passing it to Veronica.
Pass.
Passing it to Aditya.
I'll pass.
Passing it to Vatsal.
Is this Yonex?
That is correct.
It is,
Onyx.
okay.
Let me see that
The
spelled.
racket, the
Yonex.
balls.
I've never heard of that before.
No, me either.
They make a lot of rackets, and that the JJ, I think, is the Yonex logo.
I know exactly one racket company.
Well, hold on to that.
Yeah.
Next question for Veronica. Which 24th century historical drama movie is based on a book which had the long but helpful subtitle, The Extraordinary Story of the Largest Covert Operation in History? The subtitle of the book was later reworked to an even more helpful description of the extraordinary story of how the wildest men in Congress and a rogue CIA agent changed the history of our times.
Is this Argo?
Not really. Passing it to Aditya.
I'll pass.
Passing it to Ranjani.
Is this the men who stare at goats?
Not really. Passing to Vatsal.
I'll pass.
It is Charlie Wilson's work.
Oh.
Okay.
Moving into the next question for Veronica. The Argentine physiologist Bernardo Hossein third-wheeled along with which husband-wife scientist pair to win the 1947 Physiology aka Medicine Nobel for the discovery of the mechanism by which glycogen, a starch made from glucose, is broken down into muscle tissue. The couple's shared surname is sufficient.
No, pass.
Passing it to Aditya.
Not a scoop. Pass.
Passing it to Vatsal.
I'll pass too.
Passing it to Ranjani.
Pass.
It is Corey.
Oh, okay. I always tell myself I'm going to memorize this. It never happens.
Moving to the next question for
Okay,
Aditya.
not even once.
Yeah. You're an actor Linux claiming a beach for a colony of Virginia in the New World. Who is the actor portrayed? Need their Osei full name.
Safe. Like Francis Drake.
Not really. Passing it to Veronica.
Pass.
Passing it to Vatsal.
I'll pass.
Passing it to Ranjani.
I'm not pass.
It's John Smith.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I just-
I
Okay, that was the
misread that as the who is the actor? Okay.
Yeah, and the prosaic, I wasn't sure about that. So
Yeah.
The next question for Aditya. UK-based graphic designers Live Plus Short created this logos where each letter of the English alphabet represents a word that starts with them. This English letter appropriately represents the surname of a person whose occupation involves using the object in the image and profane language on a regular basis. Who?
Ramsey.
That is correct. Moving to the next question for Vatsal. Conan O'Brien is seen here training with the military at Al-Udeid Air Base, also known as the Abu Nakta Airport. In which capital city is he?
I'll say Doha.
Doha is the correct one. Moving to the next question for Vatsal. Which South American country has a 5-pointed star in the corner of its flag, known locally as La Estrella Solitaria, the Lone Star? The star represents Venus, significant to the country's indigenous Mapuches.
Venezuela.
Not really. Passing to Veronica.
Peru.
Not really. Passing to
Oh,
Aditya.
Chile?
Not really. Passing to Ranjani.
Bolivia.
Not really.
I had to participate.
It is Chile.
Ah,
I said Chile.
Oh,
hey, you
said
did, yeah.
Oh, my bad. It will go to Aditya.
Shouldn't have ever gotten to me, so thanks for erasing my past. I remember what I said.
My bad.
I mean, it was a pure guess.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, likewise.
Moving on to the next question for Ranjani. The married couple, Perry and Mary Curie, won the 1903 physics novel. Their work was inspired by which scientist discovery of radioactivity in 1903. The scientists shared the novel with the two Curies and also names an SI unit.
Is this Becquerel?
That is correct.
Okay.
And will be correct. Moving on to the next question for Ranjani. In 2024, around 4 billion people, including 8 of the 10 of the world's most populous countries, conducted or will conduct national elections. On February 14, 2024, the Democratic Party of Struggle earned the most seats and Prabowo Subianto was elected PM-elect of which country? In Cuba, President Joko Widodo was ineligible to run for a third term due to the limitations established by the constitution.
Indonesia?
That is correct.
Okay.
Moving to the next question for Veronica. Footballers often gone crazy in celebration after scoring a goal against their former teams. Here are 4 such examples. The Brazilian footballer was ecstatic after scoring a goal for PSG in 2015 UEFA Champions League against his former team. Which team?
would you zoom into the picture, please?
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna move my Zoom window. It's right on top of the picture.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna pass.
Passing it to Aditya.
Chelsea.
Chelsea is the correct one.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
The blue and white, I can think of another team with that kit.
Moving to the next question for Veronica. The second largest city in Henan province, which city was the capital during the Chinese Eastern Han Dynasty? The Longmen Grottoes, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is located close to the city at the confluence area of the Luo River and the Yellow River in the west of Henan province.
I'll try Nanjing.
Not really. Passing to Vatsal.
I'll pass.
Passing to Ranjani.
Chongqing?
Not really. Passing to Aditya.
Pass.
It is Luoyang.
No chance.
Moving to the next question for Aditya. This giant 13-meter suspended statue of Kalam about to catch a fish is installed in which capital city's International Airport. It was once a domestic terminal used to assemble the de Havilland aircraft and still is a major hub for Sound Air Airline.
I don't remember what the capital of that country is. Wellington?
That is correct.
Okay. I thought de Havilland was like Canadian, so I don't know.
The next
That's the
question
British
for
Empire for you.
Next question for Aditya. This was the 2024 Roland Garros outfit by which sporting company that sponsors the likes of Stefanos Tsitsipas, Alexander Zverev, Maria Sakkari, Elina, Felix Auger-Aliassime, and more. The logo in the image is headed.
Is it Adidas?
That is correct.
I was like, what looks like that shape?
Yeah.
That one I've heard of.
Moving to the next question for Vatsal. Now the provincial capital of Shanxi province, which city was capital of several dynasties, including the Han and Tang dynasties. The city was the starting point of the Silk Road and is home to the Mausoleum of Emperor Qin Shi Huang.
Is this Shanghai?
Not really. Passing to Veronica.
Xi'an.
That is correct.
Nice.
Moving to the next question for Vatsal. On 2nd June 2024, Claudia Sheinbaum, a scientist, academic, and politician, represented the left-wing National Regeneration Movement, Morena Party, to become the president-elect of which country? When she assumes office, she will also be the first of Jewish origin of the country.
Bolivia?
Bolivia is not the correct answer. Passing to Ranjani.
Mexico.
That is correct. Moving to the next question for Ranjani. This technological company has a variety of products, but its DeskJet, OfficeJet, LaserJet, and ScanJet models in the particular category are famous for following the razor and blades business model. Their CEO, Enrique Lores, is often forced to brush these claims aside in B-school chats and says that their $60 billion net revenue comes largely from their laptop range known as notebooks. Which company?
HP.
That is correct.
I second guessed myself. I was like, I have one of those somewhere. So.
The next question for Ranjani. The Dutch footballer's roaring celebration after scoring in Manchester United against his former club was exemplary of his emotions. Which former club, whose 14-match unbeaten ran away from home, ended with a goal in 2013?
This is wrong. Liverpool.
Not really. Passing it to Vatsal.
Pass. Yeah.
Passing to Veronica.
Pass.
Passing it to Aditya.
I'll pass.
It
Is it
not-
Arsenal by any chance?
Yeah, it's Arsenal.
I don't know these.
Moving to the next question for Veronica. Several international sports teams, male, are nicknamed after animals. Which international sports team, nicknamed after this creature, won the 1991 and the 1999 World Cups, need both country and the sport?
Oh. Need the country and the sport. I'll say, Australia and rugby.
That is correct.
Yes.
Oh, good.
The Wallabies.
Moving to the next
I
question
learned.
for Veronica. Duck Tourist is a New Zealand documentary series where journalist David Ferry explores duck tourism, that is historically associated with death and tragedy. In episode 4, titled The Stains, David Ferry and tourist, and he visits a country named after a Soviet nuclear physicist. From there, they go on to the adjoining Semaflinks nuclear test site, also called the Polygon, which city or town that was extremely secretive and closed off in its heydays.
Pass.
Passing it to Vatsal,
I passed it.
passing it to Aditya.
I have a non-Comcast, but pass.
Okay, passing it to Ranjani.
Pass as well.
Yeah, Aditya.
It's a dub now.
Not really. It's Kurchato.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
tough one.
So secretive, I haven't even heard of it. So.
Yeah.
No, but I think the dude was big in the Soviet nuclear project. I just didn't remember the name.
The next question for Aditya. She died in Paris on 17 March 1956 from an acute leukemia linked to her exposure to polonium and X-rays. But before that, she gained fame as one half of a married couple to win the 1935 physics Nobel with her husband Frederick Joliot, following the footsteps of her parents, Pierre and Marie Curie. What was her first name?
I don't know the pronunciation, but Irene?
That is correct. Irene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Irene Joliot Curie.
Yeah, I do not know if there were accents in it.
I think you're fine.
The next question for Aditya. Which South Korean director won the 2004 Grand Prix at the Cannes Film Festival for Old Boy? The second movie in his acclaimed Vengeance trilogy. He would go on to win the Best Director at Cannes in 2022 for Decision to Leave, and was back in the news earlier this year as a co-director of the HBO miniseries The Sympathizer.
I don't remember his name. Park.
Can we answer, please?
Neither do I. Neither do I.
I'll say Park.
Park.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay.
Lucky.
Park Chan-wook.
Wow. Okay. Look at me stereotyping.
Moving to the next question for Vatsal. The English letter here is designed to represent which marine animal?
Is this a narwhal?
That is correct. Moving to the next question for Vatsal. Following the razor and blades business model, which Japanese photography company Insta-X cameras are sold at low price, while the film they use costs as much as $3 per photo.
Is this Canon?
Not really. Passing it to Veronica.
Fuji.
That is correct.
Fujifilm.
Moving to the next question for Ranjani. Winning the Palme d'Or at Cannes in 2007, the film 4 Months, 3 Weeks and 2 Days by Christian Minjui is a historical semi-fiction art film from which country? The film is set in 1987 and the backdrop features issues arising from the politics of the real-life communist dictator ruling the country.
Romania.
That is correct.
Sorry, I'm moving the Zoom screen because it keeps covering up the question. So give me one sec. Can I put it in the bottom? Yeah, let's try that.
Moving on to the next question for Ranjani. Here, soldiers of a particular nation are conducting a combat demonstration from their gone by era. It was during their annual military exercise called abbreviated KQ. Which nation?
England?
Not really. Passing it to Vatsal.
Mongolia?
That is correct.
Oh, I should have guessed that. I saw like Ermine and I was like,
Moving to the next question for Veronica. Conan O'Brien took his assistant Sona Mobsesian to her ancestral country to connect with her heritage. Here, they have reached a memorial in the capital city to pay their respect to genocidal events between the spring of 1915 and the fall of 1916. Which capital city?
Yerevan.
Yerevan is the correct one. Moving to the next question for Veronica. The sporting company ditched the orange color and opted for an outfit with shades of pink and red. Although always famous for using orange during the clay season, they have decided to move on this time. Which sporting company, with the likes of Novak Djokovic, Daniel Medvedev, Grigor Dimitrov, Arthur Pils, and Fernando Pera as their athletes, the logo is still visible in the image?
Lacoste.
That is correct.
Oh, good.
You can see it on his sweatband.
Yeah,
The
bang.
crocodile.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
the pictures are very
Next.
small for me.
yeah.
Next question for Aditya. The razor and blades business model is a business model in which one item is sold at low price or given away for free to increase sales of complementary goods such as consumable supplies. Which company owned by John D. Rockefeller once gave away 8 million kerosene lamps for free or sold them at greatly reduced prices to increase the demand for kerosene?
Standard Oil?
That is correct.
I don't know the rest.
I think
makes
ESO
sense.
was later after they were broken up. But
That
I'm
makes
not
sense with the
sure.
acronym.
Next question for Aditya. Which film, named for the titular incident in North Africa, tells the story of the incident where French army paratroopers arrived in a city to capture members of the National Liberation Front (FLN)? It was banned for 5 years in France, but did earn an Academy Award for award nomination for Best Film and claimed the Venice Film Festival's Golden Lion in 1966.
So I don't know, Death in Algiers.
Repeat the answer, please.
Death in Algiers, but pure
Not
guess.
really. Passing it to Vatsal.
Yeah, even I'll pass.
Passing it to Ranjani.
Pass.
Passing it to Veronica.
Battle of Algiers.
That is correct.
Ah,
Low hanging fruit. I should have taken
Moving on to the next question for Vatsal. With their ethnic region part of animal's descriptive name, what national sports team that are nicknamed after this animal in the image reached the quarterfinals of the 2015 World Cup in both country and the sport?
Is this Bangladesh cricket?
That is correct. The next question for Vatsal. In Dark Tourist episode 5, titled Europe, David travels to Famagusta, Iwata of Coast City between 1970 to 74. It became one of the topmost tourist destinations in the world. Its inhabitants fled during the 1974 invasion and never returned. Which country is this ghost city in? A country whose shape is depicted in an orange silhouette on its flag.
This is Belarus?
Can you repeat the answer, please?
Belarus?
Not really. Passing to Aditya.
Cyprus.
That is correct.
nice. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why they gave the last clue because it was just workoutable enough without it.
Yeah.
That last one made it easy.
Moving on to the
Not
next
for me.
question.
I need to see the flag.
It was the Turkish and the 3 other languages plus the invasion.
Oh, I
which-
couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't see the whole sign.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
It's okay.
next
I wouldn't have
question
gotten it.
for Ranjani. This sculpture called Podi is made of stainless steel or fiber and resembles a dragonfly. In which city's airport will you find this installation? The airport was originally built and opened for a global event 72 years ago.
Okay. I'm gonna guess Paris.
Not really. Passing it to Vatsal.
I'll say London.
Not really. Passing it to Aditya.
Pass. No,
Passing it to Veronica.
No, I'll pass.
It
I
is
guess wherever the
Helsinki.
52 Olympics.
Yeah,
Helsinki.
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 Okay.
I was trying to do the math. I couldn't do it fast enough.
Yeah.
Even then.
I got the math, but it didn't help me.
Yeah, it wouldn't have
Same
helped
here.
me. I needed like a language.
Moving on to the next question for Ranjani. Adopted in 1940, the golden colored 5-pointed star in which Asian country's flag represents the 5 main classes in the country's society: intellectuals, farmers, workers, entrepreneurs, and soldiers.
Vietnam.
That is correct. Moving to the next question for Veronica. During this iconic moment for India, the hero of the moment belted an appropriate cover of a song from which band?
Here I am with the Oscars. There was only one wish on my mind. So was Rajamouli's and my family's. RRR has to win, pride of every Indian, and must put me on the top of the world.
The Carpenters.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
Glad he actually said the name of the song because it was driving me crazy. I couldn't place it.
The next question for Veronica. Already a two-time winner of the Academy Award for Best Film in Foreign Language for a Separation 2011 and The Salesman 2016. Which Iranian director was co-winner of the Grand Prix at the 2021 Cannes Film Festival for his film A Hero?
Kiarostami.
Not really. Passing it to Aditya.
Pass.
Passing it to Vatsal.
Pass.
Passing it to Ranjani.
Pass.
It's Asghar Farhad.
Ah,
Moving to the next question for Aditya. During the year of return, marked by the 400th anniversary of the African slave trade, the US Blank Embassy invited Americans to visit their country. Taking up on the invitation, Conan O'Brien reached the streets of the capital city. Which capital city is he in, whose name translates to ants in the local language?
Could you zoom into the thing again, please?
Yeah.
I have no clue. Like Lagos.
Not really. Passing it to Vatsal.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Passing it to Ranjani.
I'll try Accra.
That is correct.
Okay.
Accra.
Mm, okay,
I was like, I know that usually happens in Ghana, so
I see.
Moving to the next question for
Lagos
Aditya.
is lakes, of course. Okay. Yeah.
Designed by Maulay Yusuf, the then Alawi dynasty ruler of the country, which African country's flag has a green five-pointed pentagram star that represents the 5 pillars of Islam.
This is Morocco.
That is correct.
nice.
Moving to the next question for Vatsal. A sand sculpture from various mudras or pictures that stand out from a wall mounted with copper discs. The fiberglass racing hands weight 150 kgs each, and the 675 copper discs are made with spun aluminium. In which city or airport will you find this installation? One that was involved in the deadliest meteor collision in the history of aviation.
Is this New Delhi?
That is correct.
No?
The next question for Vatsal. Here, where reenactors are standing near a flag of Nazi Germany in Mokoto during a reenactment of what historical event from 1944? Its alternate name, also acceptable, has a month in the answer.
Is this Black September?
Not really. Passing it to Aditya.
No, pass. Sorry.
Passing it to Ranjani.
Pass.
Passing it to Veronica.
pass.
Is this like when they try to blow up Hitler?
No,
No.
it's Warsaw
Okay.
Uprising or August Uprising.
It was a strange thing to
The-
reenact that.
Yeah, the
one.
month threw me. I was
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Moving on to
like,
the
it's not
next
Red
question.
October. So.
The next question for Ranjani. Which international sports team that were the runners-up in the 2014 and the 2023 World Cups are nicknamed after the creator in the image? Need both country and the sport.
Know what that is? um. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say New Zealand and cricket also.
Not really. Passing to Aditya.
Pass.
Passing to Vatsal.
Is this hockey and Falcons?
Not really. Passing to Veronica.
Pass.
It's Serbian basketball.
Hmm.
Wow.
So
That was much
Deep.
harder than the others.
yeah.
Moving to the next question for Ranjani. Eastern Jin, Liu Zhang, Southern Ji, Liang, and Qin dynasties had their capitals in which city? John Ribb, a German businessman and a Nazi party member, is known for his efforts to stop war crimes in the city, now the capital of Jiangsu province.
Is this Nanjing?
Nanjing is the correct one.
Okay. Listen to an audiobook about this.
Moving on to the next question for Veronica. This English literature represents something that came into the world in 1984. An Apple TV Plus biographical drama from last year was based on the true events surrounding it. What?
Oh, Rubik's Cube.
Not really. Passing
No.
to Aditya.
Oh,
Tetris.
Tetris is the correct.
catch. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Although
Oh,
it's frustrating,
two,
it's a
trailer is
pen domino
hilarious.
rather than a quad domino, but
Moving on to the next question for Veronica. On 20 June 2024, she became the world's longest serving female head of the government, just few months after winning a fifth term as Prime Minister in January. Who?
Oh.
And it's winning.
It is not coming to me. Pass.
Passing to Aditya.
pass.
Passing it to Vatsal.
Pass.
Passing to Ranjani.
You guess Sheikh Hasina?
That is correct.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Well done.
I do a lesson on this every year, and yeah. That's the only reason I know this name.
Moving on to the next question for Aditya. This Swedish footballer was absolutely livid with the goalkeeper of his opponent team, former club. After scoring a penalty for AC Milan in 2012, the goalkeeper was provoking him just prior to the penalty. Which former club?
Yeah, would you zoom in again?
Yeah.
Also, this guy's played for everybody, I think.
Zlatan.
But the thing. Uh, hmm. Inter Milan?
That is correct.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Didn't know there were two Milan teams.
Moving on to the next question for Aditya. The animal and the mountain range, its habitat together forms the nickname of which international sports team that shocked everyone by reaching the semifinals of the latest edition of the World Cup? Need both country and the sport.
Like the Afghan cricket team?
Not really. Passing it to Vatsal.
Pass.
Passing it to Veronica.
No, pass.
Passing it to Ranjani.
Pass.
It's Moroccan football team. And the last
Oh,
FIFA
okay.
World Cup.
No.
Yeah, of course, that also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving to the next question for Vatsal. Lionel Messi. Just a second. Lionel Messi. Oh, my question is stuck. Just a second. Lionel Messi, Michael Jordan, Virat Kohli, and Tom Brady all share his nickname. It also happens to be the name of the Dilli Jodha song performed on Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last month. What is the song's title?
Is this goat?
Yeah, that is correct. Vatsal got it right. It is moving to the next question for Vatsal. Earlier this year, who became the first Indian director to win the Grand Prix, the second most prestigious award at the Cannes Film Festival after the Palme d'Or, for her film All You Imagine as Light.
I have no idea. Pass.
Passing to Veronica,
Pass.
passing to Aditya,
Pass.
passing to Ranjani,
Pass.
Payal Kapadia.
Let me look her up though.
Moving to the next question for Ranjani. In order to secure a purchase in jest announced by President Donald Trump in 2019, Kurano Brain goes to the capital city of that autonomous territory. Which capital city?
I don't know the capital. Shoot. Oh, this is annoying. I don't know the capital. Pass. Sorry.
Passing to Veronica,
No, pass.
passing to Aditya.
It's just nuke.
That is correct.
It's Greenland.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, but
Moving to the next question for Ranjani. Already a winner of the Golden Bear at the Berlin Film Festival for his 1988 debut feature Red Sorghum, who followed it up with a Grand Prix at Cannes in 1994 for To Live, a key member of the fifth generation of Chinese filmmakers. This director is known for films like Raise the Red Lantern, Hero, and The Great Wall. Besides directing the opening and closing ceremonies of both the 2008 Summer Olympics and 2022 Winter Olympics.
I don't know. Pass.
Passing to Veronica.
Zhang Yimou.
That is correct.
Nice. Okay. I was like, I've heard of Red Lantern, but
Moving to the next question for Veronica. Which country's quartered white, red, blue, white national flag carries not one, but two 5-pointed stars? Its first flag, proposed in 1903, among other details, included a narrow line to depict the joining of North and South America. Most merchant ships flying in this country's flag belong to foreign owners wishing to avoid the stricter marine regulations imposed by their own countries.
Panama.
That is correct. Moving to the next question for Veronica. Here, people in uniforms are firing muskets in front of GOTW, the Hongman. What historical event from 1815 are they reenacting?
Battle of Waterloo.
That is correct. Moving to the next question for Aditya. Nanjing, Luoyang, Xi'an, and which other city are considered the four great ancient capitals of China? Nicknamed the Starfish, the airport that serves this modern city features a 7 lakh empty terminal, the world's largest single building airport terminal.
Like Guangdong. Like Canton or Guangdong. Like.
Not funny. Passing it to Vatsal.
Pass. No idea.
Passing to Ranjani.
pass.
Passing to Veronica.
Pass.
It is Beijing.
Ah, darn it.
Oh,
Okay.
We're all like, I can't
I
do that.
oh,
Moving to the next question for Aditya. For the first time in which country's democratic history did the ANC fail to gain parliamentary majority in the general election in 2024? It, however, remained the largest party, nearly double of the second-place Democratic Alliance.
South Africa?
South Africa is the correct one. Moving to the next question for Vatsal. The Swedish pair of Gunnar and Alva are unique in Nobel Prize lore since they are the only ones to win Nobel Prizes independently while being married. As compared to sharing with each other, Gunnar won in economics for his work on fluctuation of money, while Alva won in peace for her work in disarmament. What was their shared surname?
pass. No idea.
Passing to Ranjani.
Pass.
Passing it to Veronica.
Pass.
Passing it to Aditya.
Pass.
It is Mutal.
I was like, I can't even guess.
Moving to the next question for Vatsal. The Roger Federer backed Swiss brand designed this outfit for the 2024 French Open, worn by the likes of Iga Swiatek and Ben Shelton. Which sporting company is behind this outfit? The logo is clearly visible in the image.
Yeah, this is On.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have some of their shoes.
The next question for Ranjani. This English writer represents something that was accidentally created by Martinez Van Marum while conducting experiments with electrical sparkling above water and noticed an unusual smell, having initially failed to realize that he did indeed create it. What?
Ozone?
That is correct. And the next question for Ranjani. In Dark Cruise episode 8, titled Back in the USA, David Freddy flies across to Kentucky, where he visits the Christian Young Earth Creatorist theme park. There he sees the centerpiece image of the park, which is 156 into 26 into 16 cubic meters in dimensions. What is this centerpiece allegedly resting at Mount Ararat after its long journey?
Noah's Ark.
That is correct. Moving to the next question for Veronica. In 1999, release of which Sega gaming console followed the Razor and Blades business model when it released the console for $199, while video games for it were sold for $50 to $70. With any customer owning an average multiple games, this resulted in recurring add-on revenues.
Genesis.
Not really. Passing it to Vatsal.
Is this pass?
Passing it to Aditya.
So that they're frozen.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I think you'll need to pass him.
Okay, passing it to Ranjani.
Dreamcast?
That is correct.
Oh,
Child of the 90s.
okay. Well, we should wait for.
Yeah,
Aditya
yeah,
to
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
him to join. Yeah.
I'll finish my stroopwafels.
Where'd you get stroopwafels?
Actually from Amsterdam. We were at the airport
Oh,
on
yeah?
the way back from Italy, or way to
Oh.
Italy.
Awesome.
So I stocked up.
It's the real thing.
This is my last one. Fingers crossed, but Lulu's very sleepy, so she's being very good.
Aw.
Normally she'd be climbing on top of me right now. So
No,
Apologies, folks. My internet suddenly died.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no issues. Moving to the next question for Veronica.
Yeah, I'm sort of.
Yeah.
give him a second.
If you would
Yeah.
give me a sec, like I can't see your screen yet for some reason. I'm on my phone now. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I need to stop sharing and start again. Yeah, that works now. As long as this will rotate.
I think your camera is not on.
Oops. One sec. And okay, excellent. Thank you. Yeah, we can proceed.
We're good?
Is your camera on?
It is on. Can you see me at all? Like,
No.
We
No,
can't.
it's blank.
hopefully you can see my hands at least. Is it?
No.
Let me
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
you were there for a second.
Oh, I see if it's
I'm going, yeah.
That's fine by me.
Well,
Yeah,
I stopped
yeah,
my
yeah.
camera and you
Yeah.
guys went, oh.
Yeah, that's
Am I visible now? Like,
Yes.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, now you go, yeah. I think there's a lag,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Question for Veronica.
yeah, so I-
Left an interactive art installation titled Sky that comprises 27-meter spheres hanging at different lengths from the ceiling. Right is an artwork memorizing a gay right activist. In which city's airport will you find this installation?
can you zoom into the picture, please?
Yeah.
San Francisco.
That is correct.
Yeah, Harvey Milk.
I was pretty sure before seeing the picture, but I just
Yeah.
wanted a picture of Harvey Milk.
It can't hurt, yeah.
Moving on to the next question for Aditya. In recent TV show, TP appearance, Indian comedian Sunil Grover teaches which artist to sing a nonsensical song about eating cakes, burfis, and paneer pakoras.
Eating cake, eating barfi, paneer pakoda, eating.
Eating cake and eating buffy, paneer pakoda, eating. Ayo, 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 like in the pan was Indian, ayo.
Ed Sheeran.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
one second.
All right. I have never heard an Ed Sheeran song, so okay.
Well, you just heard all of them at once.
Moving to the next question for Aditya. In Duck Tourist episode 2, titled Japan, David Ferry starts his trip from Tomaico, where residents evacuated after the Fukushima disaster, and ends his trip with Hashima Island, a symbol of rapid industrialization and also Japanese war crimes in World War II. Hashima Island is called Gukanjima. Look at the picture and tell us what Gukanjima literally means in English. The name is shared with a creation by Milton Bradley. Ten seconds remaining.
Adventure Island.
Not really. Passing it to Vatsal.
Yeah.
Pass.
Passing it to Veronica.
Battleship?
That is correct.
Oh, very nice.
Which I can't play with my nephew anymore because he cheats. He moves the ships.
Does he move the ship?
If you're playing Battleship, how can you not cheat? I feel like you must.
Be a good
That's
person. Like,
part of the charm of the game.
Moving to the next question for Vatsal. The Spanish footballer had a unique celebration after scoring for Barcelona against his former club in 2017. He tucked the ball inside his shirt, emulating a pregnant woman, and then gave a flying kiss. Which former club?
Is this PSG?
Not really. Passing it to Aditya.
I have no clue. Pass.
Passing it to Ranjani.
Nope.
Passing it to Veronica.
Pass.
It is Valencia.
Oh,
Last question of
another
the
thing I told
round
myself.
to Vatsal. Nominated for 5 Oscars and praised for its attention to detail, Tora Tora Tora, directed by Richard Fleischer, Toshio Masuda, and Kinji Fukashaku, tells both sides of the story in which historical incident. The word Tora is an abbreviation of a 2-syllable code word, Totsugeki Raigeki, meaning surprising or lightning attack.
yeah, this is Pearl Harbor.
That is correct. So thank you guys for the quiz.
Thank
Right,
you.
good job.
Good game,
Thanks.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for reading. Yeah, it was good fun.